beginning and the ending.
And he let you know right there that he the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the beginning and the end. I was here in the beginning, and I'm here when this Babylon is going to end, man.
You know why that says that? Why you say I'm the Alpha and Omega? When you go to Malachi 3 and 6, because the Lord never changed it. He's telling you, I wrote this from the beginning. I already know what happened. I seen it happen because I done it. See, the Most High already seen this happen, man.
Oh, yeah.
To us, to him, it's like very super slow motion. Like we moving real slow. He's already done it. He done already seen America destroyed. The prophets seen it. That's why they recorded it. Really, America's already been destroyed.
Yeah.
But he put us back in the realm. Like when you go in the spirit world, Peter say that the day of the Lord is 1,000 years, man.
Yeah.
Why
So
is it 1,000 years?
They on a different time.
Watch Interstellar, that movie Interstellar, man.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, what that hell?
Man, that's deep. That's
God damn, look like something out of the Flintstones.
Can I say? Ain't it amazing how he, the Lord, like you just said, he took prophets like Ezekiel,
right,
and beamed them to the future,
yep,
and let them look down at, bam, bam, bam. Then, like you said,
and then brought him back.
Brought him back.
It's the dimensions.
Yeah.
The Most High, he did that with Paul, remember?
Yeah.
You know,
when he went up.
He went up into the spirit world. It really don't say went up, it say went over, but it's the same thing, kind of,
Yeah.
Like, there's another dimension right beside you, man.
Yeah.
And this thing the Lord got, man.
And Esau know about the portals. That's what it is, portals.
That's where you get discerned from.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Al. Let's step on that.
I think I was in on that.
Go to Matthew 24 real quick. 24 start about that. I got it right here.
Right? Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation,
Yep.
and kingdom against kingdom.
So nations should rise against nations. Nations of people should rise against the other nations of people. Is that not happening right now? It's not Esau been rose up against Jake. That's been going on for a while. So basically that prophecy been going on. Nation against nation,
Kingdom against kingdom.
kingdom against kingdom. We got the United States against North Korea. You got United States against Iran. You got it's so much stuff that we don't even know, man. Countries beefing and we don't even know. But this only was being just publicized and being brought out by the media. Scripture say you can't be ignorant to Satan's devices. Being a watchman, we know that there's more going on. We know the United States doing a whole lot of stuff that they not telling us. Why they got soldiers in all these countries setting up their you think they just setting over their parlaying? No, they when they send a mission for them to do, they gotta do it.
So 380 embassies. Like 387 embassies, something like that.
So and what they doing? They just sitting up there? No, they doing wickedness, man. Scripture Job 9 and 20, 9 and 20, 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. The earth is Esau run the earth. Well, yeah, pretty much right now. And he doing wicked stuff. And these other countries are calling them out on it. They sit up here, have all these treaties that they break, and they not being held accountable for the things they do. But these other countries are getting sick and tired of this, and they bucking up, man. So you can read on.
It says, and there shall be famines and pestilence.
There should be famines and pestilence. We got famines. Food, the food not real food. You got so-called food that's supposed to be organic is no way possible that it could be organic, because a lot of that stuff is GMO. They setting up their packaging that stuff, selling it to us like it really is organic and
Yeah,
stuff.
they'll say organic on it, and then they'll say GMO.
Yeah.
They say organic GMO apple or something like that. It's like how?
Yeah.
Which organic is just the process.
Or how they plant it or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit, because they planted it, they're growing it, a lot of it with copper oxide. Copper is a metal that shouldn't be entering into your body like that.
You would think that organic means natural, untampered with, but that don't mean nothing,
It's virtually impossible to have anything organic, because with the chemtrails and all that, the rain jacked up. It haven't been a land Sabbath and God knows when, so all the nutrients and stuff in the dirt, there is none.
So they don't keep the land Sabbath.
Right.
Remember, everything they do is upside down.
Come.
And the reason why there's no nutrients because they don't keep the land Sabbath. So when they plant these vegetables and these fruits, they got to spray a pesticide on them because the insects think it's dead. The insect's not supposed to touch the apple, not till it falls off the tree and starts to die. Like if you laid there, a vulture wouldn't eat you until you died. Then a vulture would come down and eat you.
Till you did right, because they give off that smell to let them
Right.
know that you did.
Right. So when an apple is planted, a tree is planted, and it comes up, it's supposed to have the nutrients in there, so the animals know, the insects know not to bother it. But now the worms eat it before it even grows. The Most High set up a natural pesticide. So now what's the reason for all the pesticides, man?
So
if I could say this too, because I was just reading about this domino down here that they supposed to be bringing in a certain
Domino
amount of sugar. You read that?
no, I know where it's at down Locust Point.
Yeah. The sugar that they supposed to be bringing in, it's not real sugar anymore. So they putting in mad overtime now, because they trying to go into different ways of putting in sugar. And now when you look into a bottle of, like, let's say soda or whatever, they got added sugar.
Right.
Because they trying to get it to taste like how it used to taste back then. But they putting in so much other stuff
Chemicals.
inside of it that it's just crazy now.
Yeah, it's processed.
Yeah.
And back then they even processed it, stripping it.
Yeah,
Flour.
it cut out.
Probably out of time. Memory probably out.
No, it's still going.
It is?
Yeah, it's still going. Because of the light.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
All right, just get ready to close.
You making that point, Fred? You just finished making that point on
No, I was just saying that the sugar, being it though that you said that the how everything is out of whack, that the way that they got, how they supposed to harvest the sugar, it's not they're not bringing in as much
natural way.
as they should.
Right.
So now they're going into other things, and they're putting in mad overtime over there now, to where they trying to put the sugar in different forms into the different products that they put out there.
Ain't that many cows in America that can feed all these McDonald's and
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, man. Burger King. It's in process.
And pestilence, it says pestilence as well. So, hey, that pestilence, that coronavirus, that's a new one the Lord done dropped, So I mean, hey, just a couple years ago it was Ebola, SARS, swine flu, influenza times 10. Like every so often, like every couple of months, there's a different kind of plague the Lord brings out to jack people up.
And earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in diverse places. We never really heard about earthquakes in our region. Ever so often we get earthquakes, forest fires, the Amazon, what is that? The Amazon forest being set on fire. Not set on fire, but burning. California with those fires. Oh, the Lord
Australia.
is Australia as well.
And a lot of U.S. firefighters dying over there.
That's the Lord. That's the Lord showing you that you need to. It's showing you in these scriptures that all these prophecies are unfolding, and you gotta take heed to these things. You gotta take heed, be vigilant, and know that we in the last days, man. You know.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
All these are the beginning of sorrows. Hey, this the beginning. He ain't say it's the end. These the beginning. This the beginning. So there's a possibility that we're gonna see. Well, it ain't a possibility. We're gonna see things on a worse level than what we're seeing it right now. You know, if we here, but it's gonna get worse. Tell you what.
All right. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
Then they should deliver you up to be afflicted. You know, that's going into Jacob's trouble. You know, they gonna go. They already deeming us terrorists. We been deemed terrorists. They hitting us on our YouTube channels, calling us hate groups and things like that. It won't be for so long before brothers start getting jacked up, being persecuted, right?
And shall kill you.
And she'll kill you. You know, it's going. Esau got all kind of wicked ways how he going try to break us or whatever. You gonna have the guillotine, all kind of things. You see these movies, they gonna shock you, all kind of stuff to try to break prison. Yeah.
Right? And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And you should be hated by all nations for my name's sake. For my name's sake. Hey, and that's what's going on right now. We sitting up here sighing and crying. You got all these different nations sitting up there. The Edomites, all these other heathens or whatever, they laughing, but deep down inside, man, they got hatred for us, man. They want to see us worse off than what we are, man. A little bit more.
The old Bible said, nothing's good going to come out of it. Go ahead.
But then shall many be offended.
Nothing's good.
And shall betray one another.
That's him, you know.
And shall hate one another.
And many should be offended and betray one another. That's what happened. Like the brother said, he was offended because we tried to tell him the truth.
That's talking about Jake that's in the truth too.
I was gonna get into that. Jake, he was offended because we was trying to tell him the truth. But also, like the brother said, that's twofold because you got some Jake, the Passover coming up. You got some every time the Passover come around, you got people that learn from the apostles or whatever. They get some kind of revelation on a new doctrine, and they want to buck up and say they man worshiping the apostle, man pleasing, and this and that. I mean, I'm not making this stuff up. As long as I've been in the truth, every time before the Passover came up, it had, you know. And hey, you're gonna have some people, some brothers that you thought you was the brothers. They gonna deliver you up to be afflicted. Same thing happened to Yahushua, man.
Well, Judas was the example.
Exactly. So I mean, you know,
there's gonna be a lot of Jake representing Judas.
Come.
Which they are now, some of them.
Come. Never sit on that.
Illuminate got it.
That's what we were going into
That's what
earlier.
we signed
Everything
Brian about.
upside down. That's what.
That keeps you in the spirit too.
That's
crazy.
showing you that that's the oppression maker of a wise man mad, man. That's
Imagine
oppression
if
right
that
there.
didn't happen. We'd be like, oh man, we out here another week. Hey. You know, but the Lord shows us things to keep us in that spirit.
Gone.
You know? That's good. That makes me want to be like, God, man, you know.
They put you in the spirit to kill a nigga, man.
Yeah. When that time comes.
When that time comes,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll be like, Lord, put the laser machete in my hand right now.
I like to see this shit.
You know that Star Wars shit.
I know we always say that we're not really in the spirit to really do things like that. It really would, we're not, but at the same time, man, it's starting to get to that point that the Lord is really starting to put that spirit on us. Like, man, we just want to get up, wrap our
Well, we
hands
do.
around
We
niggas'
want
neck.
it. We got the spirit.
We
to
got
do
the
it.
spirit. It's just not the right time.
We're just not in the right time.
You know, when the Lord really put that heavy spirit on us. Oh,
Get
boy.
that. Go to Ezekiel 9 real quick.
Gonna get
Back
loose.
in there before.
Just
And it will close out that.
you talk these nigga women over the goddamn phone, man. It just make you want to reach in the phone. Just
Grab
choke
him,
out, man.
grab him by that windpipe
Make that
and rip
eye-
the
make that
windpipe
eye
out.
pipe out.
But
Pop
it
out,
doesn't
man.
say that you're supposed to put that evil away from Israel. You know? So when you see a rebellious person or you see somebody doing something wicked, you're supposed to put that rebellious spirit or that evil stuff away from our people, man. Because that affects children and all type of stuff, man. You know?
Well, the children gotta go too.
Yep.
Yeah.
They done too. Get 9 to 5. Get 9 to 5.
This is Ezekiel 9:5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him to the city and smite.
Which means kill. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity.
Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare or have pity. So, like the Lord gave a direct order. When that time comes, you can't be having no soft heart. You got to go through and smite.
Well, the scripture's going to say it. Keep reading.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
Now, why do you say go slay maids and women? Okay? As old women, young women, women with toddlers, kill them and their children. You know what'll happen if you let little boo-boo up in the kingdom? That witness blunt smoking and crack smoking and adultery?
Gonna come and jag it up.
When you set off a bomb in a house to kill roaches, right? You don't say, well, the little ones, they have to be saved.
No, they gotta go.
They all gotta die. Well, even for mice, you got a mice infestation. The babies gotta go too.
Them babies don't know no better. They got to die.
They gotta die too.
That's the same nigga I think ate my piece of my bread.
Yeah.
He got to die.
Same thing with these people.
But then, everybody say that, the children ain't innocent, babies innocent. When you put here, we not innocent.
No.
Nobody on this earth is innocent, man.
Right.
That word innocent doesn't even exist here. None of us up here is innocent.
So says the black woman that aborts her child.
Right. She definitely ain't innocent.
And they say, don't kill children, the women and children. But the black woman allowed to kill the hell out of her children.
There was, remember the hospital I was working in, the Sinai?
Right.
There was a doctor in there, I forgot his name, but he said when you're born into this world, your life is technically forfeit from the beginning. Because you're exposed to anything and everything around you.
He must have been watching the truth.
And I was about to say,
Might have.
we're not innocent, but we are clean from Yahweh's side. You know? Yahweh's side cleansed us, man. Because we worthy of death, man. You know, Yahweh's side didn't do that. We partake just like them people. You know?